This is the SRA Chart show, live until 4 o'clock this afternoon on the University of Westminster Smoke Radio, and our hot pick for this show today is Fake Swans, and Ellie and Jim join us live in the studio. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi. How are we doing?
Good.
Yeah, real good.
You sound pretty chilled today.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's very cold and we're very chilled. We're very happy to have you as our hot pick. Thank you for coming on.
Likewise.
So basically, we want to spend all of this time finding out all about your band, all about what you do.
And you can tell every single student radio station about yourself. That's the good thing about this show.
Yeah, good promo.
Amazing.
So tell us where Fake Swans started. Tell us where you're at now. Bring us up to date.
We got forced to be in bands in college. Forced sounds really bad. We had to be in bands in college. And over the year of the first year, it got changed to who we are now. Plus Archie, we were a six-piece. And then we all moved here together to do the same course, and we ended up as a four-piece.
That was annoying when I was in first year. I didn't know anyone in first year. And you had everyone you knew.
Not only did we have the band, we had Will and Bill. We had about 10 of us, didn't
Pretty
we?
much
Josh.
your whole college came here.
Everyone, yeah.
Big ensemble.
And how's the band's changed from being in college to where you're at now? Not only the people have changed, but I imagine the music's changed along with it, right?
Back then, we had 2 guitar players and a keyboard player, and the keyboard was just like organ, so it all sounded a bit more graveyardy, spooky.
Could have been in a church. Could have been a church band.
Well, maybe like a Satan church.
I know this is a really obvious question as well, but where did the name come from?
I think it's a really cool name, firstly.
It's a really boring story.
Cool name, boring story.
I will embark on this
go for
fable. So, Hannah, our drummer, we were driving to a gig in a field for a school of children. And it was a huge driveway, almost like the one from The Shining. And there was a pond with swans sat above the water. And Hannah screamed out with the most enthusiasm a human being could possess, "Those swans are fake." To which everyone within the vehicle ridiculed her for some time, and Fake Swans kind of stuck from there.
I want to ask, when was the last time you saw a swan and where?
Was it the last time, that one and only swan? It depicted your whole life.
Probably.
Fake or otherwise?
The last... this is super morbid. The last swan I saw was actually dead.
Oh no! So that's kind of a fake swan, like.
I mean, yeah.
Fake
Where
as in
was that?
faking being alive.
Where was it?
It was the war in Camden. It was just...
No, well.
Yeah, it looked like it was just floating, but really it was dead.
What a lovely mood for the chart show this is. So we not only want to talk about how you got together, but the music will have changed over the time that you've been together and the time that you've come to uni, and the amount of success that you've had with that music has also increased. Tell us about...
Directly correlated.
It's all changes, David Bowie was right. You've been on other radio stations and you've been on BBC Introducing and stuff like that.
We submitted to Introducing this year after we released our EP in August. And then, I don't know, they really like us. There's a guy called Chris and he likes playing us as much as possible.
It was on a BBC Radio local station, right?
Yeah, Lincolnshire, which is where we're from, because it's much easier to get it through that than it is London.
And you were on Radio 6, right?
Yeah, that was all due to Chris. He sort of came aboard the Fake Swans bus, and he's the co-pilot, and he's just been dishing it out to everyone nowadays.
He's the one sat in the front of the bus with the microphone, directing and telling you what all the locations
picking
on
the
left
films
and
as well.
And has that stuff changed anything for you?
I guess it's kind of... It spurs you on, I guess, a bit, because for the longest time, I guess it was a bit of a hobby, and then it's turned more into, like, doing it at uni, being a bit more serious.
What kind of time span was that, from when you sent something in to when you ended up being on Six Music?
So the EP came out, in August? Early September, sometime around there. We submitted it pretty much from the get-go. And then from then on, he sort of just fluctuated with playing different tracks. But the heaviest one within the EP, he's played like 6 weeks running now. He's a bit obsessed.
So you're going to end up knocking on your door and throwing stones at your window and stuff like that.
Making DIY t-shirts and selling them on Etsy.
You better get a stand at a festival, guys. You better get a stand.
So are you working on any new music at the moment or different projects?
Yeah, like 5.
As of today, near enough closed the lid on the writing portion of a new EP. We'll be recording that at some point sort of before Christmas and release it just before Christmas, so a nice little gift